Hi everybody, it's Natalie here. Welcome to my channel, Find Joy in the Journey. Today I am actually going to show you something that I'm doing in the garden in one of the raised beds where I have sowed some bush beans, Blue Lake bush beans, and I also sowed little Marvel peas. And then there's a portion right in the middle of that raised bed where I had sowed another variety of bean called the kitchen king. And those seeds never germinated, they never came up. I've tried different ways to sow those seeds and get them to germinate and make seedlings. But I've given up because it's too much hassle. I've tried directly in the soil, I've tried doing it inside, I've tried doing it outside in the greenhouse. And also, I've had great success doing my seedlings outside in the greenhouse. I will show you my seedlings. No kidding. Great success with sowing them outside. I didn't have much success sowing the seeds inside. I even had the grow light, all of that, and it just didn't work for me. It was my first time doing it and using the grow light, but it just didn't turn out. But it's more natural to me to do it outside in these elements and natural sun instead of an artificial light, the wind, all of that. I feel like, and the that when they're here, then I think it's less. You have less problems with hardening the seedlings off because they're not coming from inside; they're already outside. And I opened that greenhouse door and let it get fresh air and sunlight, direct sunlight. Right now, they're out of the greenhouse and they're on my little picnic table over there. And I'll give you a look at the seedlings to show you how great my seedlings look. Um, and also, another thing that helped germinate my seeds and getting the seeds prepared to make seedlings is that water and hydrogen peroxide solution. It works. I would not steer you wrong. It works. It sterilizes the seeds, and I've done it both ways. I've soaked them in the solution, and I've also used the damp napkin and slipping them in the baggie. Uh, Both work perfectly. The cucumber seeds came up. When I thought that I did a video a long time ago when I actually tried to direct sow the cucumber seeds and nothing. Uh, But when I put them in a napkin, used the hydrogen peroxide water solution, within 2 days, they were actually germinating. Same with the sugar baby watermelon seeds. I told you about that, where I actually thought I had really bad seeds that weren't viable, and almost every single seed began to germinate. And I'll show you my seedlings that I have. Now I have my own seedlings that I created myself. And like I said, I have had better success using the greenhouse and doing it right outside instead of doing them inside. So I'm going to continue to do it that way. Um, Now I don't know how that works during like the winter and fall, but it's working for me for spring. So hey, I'm gonna be happy for what I can get. But as far as the raised bed, like I said, and I'll show you the raised bed, and I'll show you my seedlings in the raised bed. Um, I have the bush beans and I have the little Marvel peas. And in the middle, there's a strip, an area where the beans did not come up. Those seeds, kitchen king beans did not come up. Those seeds didn't germinate. So I'm going to use that area and put something else in. I'm not going to waste my time trying to get those seeds to germinate or try again. I'm just going to put another companion uh, vegetable or whatever or plant in there that will go well with the peas and the beans. I've thought of cucumbers, but that's too much. I feel like that's an actual vine. And if when you see this, matter of fact, I'll take you over there now. When you see the area that I'm referring to, you'll see that it's not a good idea to put cucumbers because of the fact that I think a cucumber is like a vine and it won't fit in this area. And also another thing that I'm doing is I'm using this edging. I found it on clearance at Walmart. I found this edging and I was going to use it somewhere else, but in this area, and I'll turn you around. Try not to do shaky cam. Okay. Right there. Hope you can see. There we go. Okay, in this raised bed here. There's that strip right there in the middle. And that's where I had tried to sow seeds for the Kitchen King beans, and it did not work. And I have little marvels on one side and bush beans, the Blue Lake bush beans on the other. And that strip down the middle, I've used the edging, okay? I've used the edging as a divider, okay? So I'm gonna put some more on the other side. And then in the middle, that little strip, I'm gonna use that to sow something, and I haven't decided yet. I had thought of carrots, because carrots will be under the soil, growing under the soil, and it'll just be vegetation poking up at the top. So I may go with that. But I think cucumbers are gonna need a space of its own. I don't think the cucumbers would work. Okay, I think they grow pretty large, so that's not a good place. It's not a large enough space. So forget I said that. You didn't hear that. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you my seedlings. Let me try to do a better job. Okay, because I can't see. Here we go. Here are my seedlings. All right. Right there, those are my cucumber seedlings. The straight 8, heirloom straight 8. Okay. And then there's the sugar baby seedlings. Sugar baby. I have some large red cherry tomatoes. Okay, that's something my husband wanted. I was doing the determinate tomatoes, but he said, why won't you do some little cherry tomatoes? He likes those. So, I'm doing some cherry tomatoes there. Okay, I know you see I have them all bunched up there, but I will go in and thin them out. And I've also learned that when you thin them out, you don't have to just snip them. You don't have to just cut them. You can actually gently take that seedling out and replant it. These are, let's see, I want to say they're collards or mustards. I know it's weird to put greens in a situation like this, but I just prefer to have, oh, those are collards and mustards. Yeah, that's the mustards, that's the collards. I wanted to do it this way. Okay, and then these are also cucumbers. There's more straight 8. And then there's one called National Pickling. The National Pickling. Okay. Those are carrots. That's carrots right there. More sugar baby, watermelon seedlings. I have no idea what this is. Let me see. Oh, no, my God. More sugar baby. Oh, this one here, right there. That's another variety of watermelon. It's called Ultra Cool, and it's much bigger than the sugar baby. I think that one gets up to maybe 16 pounds, but it's still a round watermelon, almost like I think it's called a Crimson Sweet, and it gets up to 16 pounds. So it's pretty big. They're gonna have to have a space of their own, but I wanted to try a different variety instead of just the sugar baby. And as you can see, I'm overloaded with sugar baby watermelon seedlings. Okay. But I just want to hop on real quick. I don't want to make a long video. I'm almost at the 10-minute mark, so that'll be a record for me. I just wanted to hop on real quick and show you what I'm doing in my garden, what I've decided to do. Since I wasn't having success with those Kitchen King beans, I'm going to put something else in that spot. There it is. I think carrots. What do you think? Okay. Look, I'm going to sign off now. But I'd like to ask you, first of all, I want to say thank you to those who have subscribed. It's been great. The numbers are going up. I'm very happy about that. So I appreciate those who have subscribed. Thank you very much. For those of you who are new to the channel, this is your first time seeing me, my name is Natalie. My channel is Find Joy in the Journey. If you like my content, please subscribe. hit like on the videos and make comments. I appreciate it. And in closing, I always like to say, no matter what your circumstances are, no matter what your situation is, always try to find joy in this journey called life. Okay? Find joy in the journey. Bye, y'all. Y'all have a great day.